These nuts. All right, buddy. Okay, YouTube is up. Let's get this going. Let's see what news we got for today. Okay. We pretty much nothing crazy for today, but we do have non-farm employment change that got released pre-market, and we do have 10 a.m. news, ISM services PMI. Got to be a little bit careful of this news event that's being released. 10 a.m. we're going to see a decent amount of volatility, so we'll hold off on trading at that point. But other than that, we're vibing pretty much the whole time. So we got 3 minutes left till market opens. Let's take it slow, not force anything. Let's see how we get. Where you see this bitch ass news? You mean the website? Forex Factory. Here, let me type it in. What's up, Robert? What's good, my boy Hunter? How y'all doing? We got 1 minute till market opens. One mother flipping minute. 9:45, 10 a.m. We don't have 9:45 a.m. news. We only have 10 a.m. news. I don't see 10:30 or 9:45 news. We do. Dog, what? That did not show up on my shit. Let me check. Let me double check. But what? This is all I see. How do you see all that? Oh, because you have CAD enabled. I'm looking at only USD. I don't care about CAD. Yeah, I think that's Canadian dollar. Yeah. I only have USD enabled. I think that's what you need to focus on. Not the Canadian dollar. But market is not open. We had a huge drop from pre-market news. Yeah, we still have news at 10. That's the thing we got to worry about. So we still had a big drop. Now we are moving up pretty strong. We kind of want to see price holding this uptrend for a while. We want to see if we can try to reach these highs all the way up here. But yeah, I don't want us to take a bullish play too early yet, but I'm leaning towards bullish since we are above the 200 SMA on pretty much every time frame. What's good, Maj? Two news today. Yeah, we had news at pre-market and news post-market, or not post-market, post pre-market, like during market. That's what I see. I'm at 9K trophies. Put me. There's no way I had 9K trophies. Too employed for that shit. I don't know. I don't see that. USM versus PMI final. I mean, that's the same thing that's being released at 10 a.m. ISM services PMI. I don't know. I'm just gonna base it off Forex Factory because I don't have it enabled. How do you guys see that? Oh, and Top Step. Level 10 and the Heinz guessed me. I'm only 7. I don't know. I'm gonna wait till what's it called? 10 a.m. I'm only gonna what's it called? Look, pay attention to the 10 a.m. one. Yeah, but Hunter, what are you looking at? You're probably looking at like yellow news. Yeah, you're looking at yellow. Yeah, there's if I go on Forex Factor, there's yellow news on at 9:45 called Final Services PMI, but we don't care about yellow news. At least I don't pay attention to yellow news. I only pay attention to orange or red because those are the ones that have like good chance of impacting the market, which we only have 10 a.m. news for. ISM Services PMI. So I'm only gonna wait till 10 a.m. That I think like you guys are fine if you even trade at like 9:45. You're fine because that's not high impact. I don't know why it says that on Top Step, but yeah, I want to see this 200 SMA start sloping up a little bit, and I just want to see us kind of maintain this uptrend a little bit longer because we made a huge dumpy all the way down. If we can try to get past this swing high, that'll be good as well. Or you think you can add one of my trading journals in this Discord? Oh yeah, 100%. That's what the trading journal part is for. So you guys can like keep track of your own progress and mark out your own trades and journal pretty much in the Discord, so you can keep yourself like accountable and show your progress too. I just made mine, and Liwak has this as an example, like just keeping track of his stuff. And you guys can do the exact same thing with like your guys in that same section. There you go. And pass a swing guy. This is good. Now we wait for price to tap into that green and red SMA. Plain and simple. I wanted price to break past this swing high because we made a strong move down from here. And now we're in that retracement period. Since we broke it already, that shows that we're kind of making that new higher high right here. So I want to see this kind of hold as well. 200 SMA starting to slope up. Okay, wait. Also, I'm looking to use the EMA now, the 200 EMA, just because I see that gives price more of an accurate reading from what I've seen. The 200 SMA kind of holds a little farther back, but the 200 EMA looks like it follows a trend cleaner somehow. So I'm going to be focusing more using the 200 EMA. Also, it's not really going to make that big of a difference. Like, all the trades are going to probably be still the same. It's just a lot of people are more comfortable also thinking about EMA because everyone knows what EMA is. Not a lot of people know what SMA is. But it's not really making that much of a difference. Just I'm going to use the 200 EMA more often. Or instead of the 200 SMA. I'm going to keep them both on my chart for now. So you'll see like two down here. These blue ones are both like 200 EMA and 200 SMA. Just so you can kind of see the differences in like what they show. Damn, we're just getting one candle, two candle pullbacks. Okay, we're slowly pulling back. Getting closer to the green and red SMAs. Pretty nice. I'm happy to take it if it goes in there and gives me a green candle coming out. Target will be this high when we do get that entry though. So let's wait for it to slowly creep into the green and red SMA. Very slowly. I want to see a minimum stop loss size of 5.5 points. That's all. I want to see minimum stop loss of 5.5 points. If it's below that, I'm not taking it because then it becomes really small, and usually those trades that are really, really small end up not working out often. No, that's crazy. We just barely tapped the SMAs and it's running back in the trend. Could have tapped in there, bro. valid for momentum strat. On the not quite, I don't like how he broke past this low, so I wouldn't consider this like trade. I would get it on the 1 minute, wait for a momentum candle on the 1 minute, but we ended up not forming a momentum candle. Taking it with very, very light size, just because I don't like how it's forming. I don't like how the pullback broke past this candle's low. I like to see like clean move up and then pull back and then continue. No like mini pullback, like a micro pullback, and then see it break the micro pullback, because then you could start this downtrend right here. All right, we might go and tap in now, so let's stay cautious. All right, it's getting there. And we tapped in there. Okay, let's make sure it doesn't touch the red SMA. We get a green candle closing out. That'll be our sign for an entry. Okay. I'll put this here so we can see. Stop loss will be at the bottom of that black candle. All right, we invalidated that. We're working past the red SMA. So closing past the red SMA completely invalidates it. Wicking makes it extremely low quality, and I don't want to take those kind of trades. So practically invalidates it. So I want to see it kind of reset by going back up, forming another leg up, and then we wait for a new pullback. So that's what we do whenever it passes the red SMA. Plain and simple, keep it as like rule based as possible without having to involve our like emotions and discretion too much. Olive dipped in cream cheese. I've never had olives dipped in cream cheese. There's no way. Too good. Olive slightly spicy. I don't know. I'm gonna have to try that. That seems so awkward, but I feel like that might actually taste good. I can imagine the flavors and how it's gonna taste. Rather eat it. Okay, buddy. All right, buddy. ISM services PMI or high impact new. Yeah, we have high impact news at 10 a.m. So we want to be cautious of that. I think it was ISM services PMI. Yeah. I'm locked out for today. Why? What happened? You thought you blew the account? Like you thought you getting locked out was you blowing the account? Nah, yeah, the lockout is like a soft breach. Basically, makes it so you don't lose any more money, and you're locked out for the day. Those only risk limit to negative 300. You might be able to customize that if you want to like adjust it around maybe like minus like 800 or something. But that's up to you. Wasn't blown. Yeah, I saw you guys selling like this candle that's ginormous BBC to the downside. Yeah, it's actually crazy. I think we might just be chopping up until the news event gets released because we're not really making any clear direction right now. We do have news at 10 a.m. in 12 minutes, so you got to keep that in mind. I'm happy to take a setup until we get to like 957-ish, 958 max if we do get a setup. Because what I want to see again, price pushing past this high, pulling back. That's what I'm waiting for. No, it's actually insane. How do you guys have 9,000 trophies on Clash? Fucking sweats. As soon as price breaks this high, that's the condition we want to see for us to continue looking for pullback trades. Without that, we can't let it. We can't let it. We can't look for a pullback play. How you gonna let me have more than you? Bro, Hunter, you're literally shit anyways. Doesn't matter. You're shit. Trophies don't mean shit. You're just dookie. Everyone's taking the trades yet? Not yet, Donnie. We have news at 10 a.m., but we're close to getting a setup, but then it got invalidated, so we're waiting for another move up. Ball don't lie. Listen, buddy. I'm not sitting at home chomping on my Whopper while I'm playing Clash like you, alright? I got things to do. I ain't sitting on my Big Mac while playing Clash all day. Fortnite is the way. Alright, buddy. I haven't played Fortnite in so long. There's too many sweats in Fortnite. And then people start doing some crazy fucking like retakes and a bunch of like new bullshit. Then I was like falling back, and I'm like, I'm falling behind. Any trades yet? Nah. H Doggy, we didn't get any trades yet. We were about to get one, but now we want to wait till price breaks this swing high before we get it set up. We're just dumping real hard right now, anyways. I'm also very open for a bearish play as well. We just have to see it break below the 200 SMA or the 200 EMA and start that downtrend. Because right now we're pretty high up in the uptrend. I play only no build. Wait, why no build? I feel like it's not fun. Whole point of Fortnite is the buildings. Being able to like build stuff. 90, crank the 90s, bro. I'll be cranking those 90s. Okay, CR7. Why are you? That's not true, bro. Clash Royale, like Clash of Clans is just. It's too much work. You have to know how to design your base. You have to put everything properly. You got to set up your troops. It's like Clash Clans is OG. I played that way before Clash Royale. I don't know about way before, but maybe it's slightly before. And then Clash Royale came out. And like I literally remember when it came out. I was in middle school. Everyone was hopping on it. It came out 9 years ago? Right? Like 8, 9 years ago. I literally have a badge that says 9 years playing. I stopped playing Clash of Clans because it takes so long to get it set up. You'd have to like train your troops. You do 1 battle or 2 battles, and then you can't battle for the rest of the day. I'm like, bruh, screw this bullshit. Clash Royale better. More fast paced. And ever since then, I didn't go. I went back like once, but then I'm like, bro, it's too complicated now. I'm not up with anything. All right, for a bearish play, all I need to see is price just breaking past this low, or actually just breaking below and starting this downtrend. As long as we're below this 200 EMA and it's sloping down, I'm fine with that. You play PUBG? Nah, I never played PUBG. That's the one I never played. I played Modern Warfare. I've played pretty much almost all the COD. I have Fortnite, Minecraft, Rainbow Six Siege, GTA, obviously. What else is there? I played only Mario. I've played Mario too. I have a lot of Mario games. Minecraft. Bro, I wanted to play modded Minecraft like recently. Just, like some crazy Minecraft world with like mod pack that's all like engineering and like mechanics and stuff. And then you can build more shit. Now I gotta play GTA 6. Nah, literally, it's probably like up next. GTA 6 IRL. I'm down, Rita. It's just I don't like put in the time to do so. Every time I think about it, I'm like, bro, if I get started with my, but here's the thing: if I start something and I actually like it, I'm gonna put as like a lot of time into it. Like if I start playing Minecraft with a mod pack, I'm gonna end up playing like hours and hours and hours of my day, and I don't want to do that. So, I'm holding off. But like it'd be fun though. We could set one up for like the server too. A big Minecraft server. or Minecraft World. Just play the night couple hours before sleep. Maybe in the future. COVID time was like peak time when I was playing like games on my PC. That was like peak. Minecraft, I was peaking on Minecraft at that time. Minecraft and Rainbow Six Siege and COD. Modern Warfare 2019. Those are on top. Who has some good series so I can watch? I was Emerald in Siege. I don't know about the ranks because I never played like crazy ranked. But here, Rita, I'll tell you a series. Hold on. I haven't watched in a while, but this is like probably like. All right. No, we're good. Wait, we're good. It sound like it good. It's good. Boys just manlier. Wait, bro, what? Bro, what are these bullshit issues that are just happening? Put your mouth around it. All right, buddy. Nah, bro wants to clip. Okay, bro. Put my mouth around it. Damn. 10 a.m. news dumpy. Do it. Jerk your mic. Damn, massive news to the downside. All right, buddy. Bro, trying to go for the crazy clip. Rita, if you want a show, watch this Dark Matter. I don't know where you can watch it on, but it's really good. So I saw like 9 episodes of it. It was fire. It's about like this man and woman that there's basically another universe where a future version of some guy comes in and kidnaps the past version of himself and switches lives with him to change his to kind of change the choices that he made because he hates his life now, and he goes to the other universe to a version of his past, and he kidnaps him and brings him to the future version. Yeah, that one. And he brings it to the future version, and he basically switches lives with the guy, and nobody else knows what happened because it's the same identical looking person, but only that person knows. And like he's just trying to live the life, and he's trying to like change trying to, like, the future version of him was very lonely and depressed, and the past version of him was in a happy relationship, and he swapped lives with him, and then the past version of him that got traveled to the future version of him ended up seeing this, ended up kind of finding this project or whatever that he was working on to travel in the past and whatever, and he, like, things got fucking crazy. Holy yap is crazy. Top K, I'm fucking banning you. No, screw you. I'm banning you. Say sorry right now. Say sorry right now. Apologize like a good boy. Yeah, good boy. You better be trolling. Good boy. Would that count as a wife cheating? Low-key, it would. Have you banned someone, Aro? I actually have. You banned my old account. Okay, bro. Nah, yeah, Top K, like, come on. Why does it look like you just finished, like, a sesh of you jerking your shit? Looks like you jerking your shit while looking at me. Now, can we just see a normal picture, please? You look like Duke Dennis. Bro, it's not Duke Dennis. All right. We are, the 200 SMA is sloping down. Here, focus on this one. This is the one I'm looking at. 200 EMA. Okay. If we can get a pullback between the green and red SMA, I'm very, very happy to take that. Okay. All right. That's okay. That's very fruity of you. Anyways, let's see this bad boy come in here. Give us a nice juicy candle out, or give us a little more of a dumpy. And then retrace into there. That'll be fire as well. Why does the EMA and SMA both at 200 look different? Because the SMA is a simple moving average. It puts equal weight to every single candle in the calculation, right? Because the number 200 means it calculates the most recent 200 candles that are formed. But EMA puts more weight on the recent candles using some complex calculation. And yeah, there is a gap on mine as well, TS speed. There's a gap as well. This is because of news. And on the EMA, it puts more weight on the recent price action because of some weird calculation, causing it to look slightly different. And sometimes you'll see it kind of lean closer to whatever the recent price action is doing. So if the recent price action is sloping up really strong or sloping down really strong, it'll follow that earlier. And if you see the price action is retracing, you'll see it kind of pull back a little earlier as well. The one is R, the other one's Daryl. All right, what does that even mean? Baba, I'm telling y'all, watch that show. It's fucking sick. Like, it's literally messes with your brain. And I don't even watch that many shows. Like, I saw that shit, I was, like, attached. Watching it every night. But let's get this bab gooning. Okay, that's not what I said. That's not what I said, bro. Okay, let's get this to go between the green and red SMAs. Enough gooning for IQ. All they can think about is gooning, apparently. Instead of moving the market. Damn, we're getting a dumpy. Bro's a magician. Which one is valid, EMA or SMA? I'm focusing on EMA now. I've compared both of them as both of them are valid. It doesn't really make that big of a difference. I just want to see how the EMA performs and see how the EMA does. Because I compared it across like a handful of trades. They're all fine. Looks the same. Once it crosses above or below. Yeah, that's... if I add the estimate to the chart... Yeah, it's down here. I'm gonna focus on the EMA. EMA. 15-minute orb. W Liwak. Think about getting a nicer car soon. Leo, I've been thinking about, I don't know, bro. I'm on the fence, bro. If I do plan on getting one this summer, probably like middle of summer. Maybe not right now, because I got some stuff like in the works right now. But I'm debating between G82 M4, G80 M3, and F90 M5. I just can't find the spec that I want. Like, I literally can't find it. I want black with orange guts. I'm leaning towards G82 because it looks a little more aggressive. Since everyone's like saying it, it kind of got to my head that like G82 looks more aggressive. But I think G80 rear end looks nicer. I like how G80 has the hips and the rear end like squared off rear end, but the G82, it like the 2-door coupe and the way like the car looks, it's like more like aggressive, like sporty, like coupe looking. Okay, bro. See, M2. See, I'm also thinking in terms of like if I want to get a car, I want something like M2 is also good. I just feel like that doesn't look as crazy. It does actually. Don't get me. Actually, I don't know. M2 is also good. Oh no, I'm not buying brand new. I was thinking about it, buying the brand new one, the one with the snake eyes and the new taillights. Dude, if I get an M4, I don't like the rear end as much. The taillights, I'm 100% first thing I'm doing is swapping the taillights with the new taillights. 100%. Literally the first like week I get the car, I'm changing that. Well, Layla, why what? All right, we tapped in here. Hold on, let's lock in real quick, and then we'll talk about cars again after this. I want the car to low-key be a surprise to y'all, like unexpectedly. Oro Cops GT, not GT. I was about to say GT3. Oro Cops, what's it called? G82. But this is going to be that trade once we get a black candle closing out. So let's lock the F in so we can catch a banger. Better not tap the red SMA. Nope. Be a good boy and don't touch it. Come on. L price action, bro. Bro does not want to give us a setup. Gonna get the score 1,000 right after 2. $1,000 is crazy. But yeah, I don't know. I've been looking around, but I can't find the right spec. I'm gonna get that first, and then later down the line, I might think about getting a second car, like a project car. Because first car, I want to get something like crazy. Because if I'm gonna get a car, I want it to be crazy. Because obviously I'm going to use it for content as well. Not just like me driving it. So I want something that looks good, like that I liked, and also a lot of people also like good for content. Arl's Garage soon. Yes, sir. Yeah, I should have found the right spec, bro. I don't want to settle for no bullshit. I want orange buckets or red buckets with black on black. Or sorry, not black. What am I saying, bro? I want the final spec is gonna be satin black with white or orange buckets. That's the final spec. If I can find that, that'll be great. I'm also not going to fly across the world to find it, but Mercedes better. I'll take, bro. Tell me which Mercedes you think is better. Not even, bro. CLS 63 does not compare to the G82 M4 or G80 M3. It is sick, don't get me wrong. The CLSs are, yeah, the old ones, like 2014, 2015, yeah. Those are sick, trust me. But they don't compare. GT60, okay, that's fucking electronic e-performance GT63S. GT63S, sure, that compares, but it's also double the price. It's almost like 200 grand. But the GT63 looks like a boat, though, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, it's just the new M3s and M4s. They're just so all around, like, amazing cars. Like, everything is, they're like, the look is nice, has decent speed, tech is good. Can't like the GT6 cooks any BMW. Performance wise, yeah, maybe GT63S does cook it. GT63S is like almost like over 150 grand. Like, ain't no way you got me paying that much for a fucking Benz, bro. Might as well get like a Porsche. 845. Wait, which ones are those? I forgot. 845. Bro, these low-key look like they wanna be the new CLSs. Like the front end. I don't like how it's a hatchback. I know a guy bought an M4, sold it to buy a C63S, and he sold the AMG in 3 months because driving was boring compared to M4. So he sold the BM. So he bought back a BMW M3 F80. Here's a question I have for you guys. Do you guys prefer G80 M3 or do you guys prefer the G series or the F series of BMW, like F80 and F82, or the G series? Because I feel like I was looking into it. I feel like the F series is more like raw. Only about F is F90. Oh yeah, that's kind of true. I like F80 looks though. From CLE 53 to F16. What's F16? The only reason I would JD outperforms, yeah, it does outperform it. Also, the F80 interior is low-key getting kind of old. I'm not gonna lie. It's not the newest. Get a Pista. Oh yeah, let me just pull out like 700K, 600K credit. Get a Pista. Of course. Nah, Pista's on the list though. No, that's hard. That's so hard. Oh my goodness. I'm about to cream just looking at it. Hey yo, what? Wait, that's a G80 or G82? Let me see. Hold on though. Yeah, that's a G80. See, the G80, the rear end is nice. I don't like the rear end of the G82. It looks really weird. Unless I have the LCI taillights, the new taillights. GTR is sick as well. I don't know how much it is. I think it's like a band or something to get the new taillights around there. No, I don't like the Adro. I'd keep the a stock bumper. I put the Vorstander grill. I'd max out like the side skirts, lips, rear end. I don't know if I put a mini spoiler on it, but Yeah, I'm not gonna modify it too much. Just like tiny stuff to make the car look better, like lip, side skirts, maybe something to the diffuser, but the diffuser is already really good stock. Exhaust, black matte. I mean, that's what I'm trying to go for. Satin black, matte black, same shit. Probably satin because satin's like a little glossier, I think. Dude, I love those C63 CR7. That's like one of my favorites. C63, W204, W205 is also fire too, but W204 is classic. It just looks too similar to C250. Yeah. We need for a price for us to look for a trade. We're back at the 200 estimate, like middle where we opened. We need a price to either go to this swing high or this swing low. So we're kind of far from our two entry points right now. But is there like a special one, the C63 Black Edition? That one's fire. Or Black Series Legacy Edition. Okay, I've not heard of that one. Yeah, it's rare. What's it called? White or black is fire. Yeah, the white or black is just, you can't go wrong with white or black on cars. White's always good. Black's always good. Just some cars, matte or satin doesn't look that nice. Like G80 or G82, 100% I'm making that shit satin black. 100%. That's why I want to find one that's black already, so I don't have to wrap it black. And I don't have to spend $9 grand on a satin black wrap. If I want to get something that's like red or blue or something and then wrap it satin black, that's going to cost me $9 grand. Like, dog. Might as well just find one that's actually black. And then get like a $2,000 satin wrap on it. $3,000 satin wrap. Or satin PPF to make it satin. Some states in America, you don't need license plate in the front. Really? Which states? Which states don't need a license plate in the front? Nevada? You sure it's not like Montana? Since everyone puts their plates, Montana plates. Or Michigan. Michigan I've seen as well. Duct taped windows. Do you want gambler plays hard? I don't know what play I'd put. I haven't even thought about that. I'll worry about that when I get the car. TP hit. That's what Derek wants to put. That's what Daryl wants to put. AroGator. Nah, I am not putting AroGator on the license plate. Hell no. Okay, Donnie, pause. Why would you put that? I'll send the limit order in 30 seconds. Yeah, I don't know what I'd put. I have to like think about it. Market Sniper. That's not bad. I think there's too many letters though. That eat 1, 2. Yeah, bro, you can't even put all that. What's the fastest you ever drove? Like miles per hour? Fastest I ever drove in Mexico. In Mexico, 145. Gyro's crazy. 145. It was back a while back. Not bad is crazy. It's stupid. It's retarded. Yeah, I know. I have had some homies who had like Benzes, but bro, it's just I don't know. Benzes are like pretty cars. They're not aggressive looking. Unless you get a GT63S, that's a different story. GT63 is probably the best one. Right now, what actually looks really nice is the CLE 55s, the new AMGs. I forgot it. Yeah, the CLE 55s. Those are kind of clean, but they don't look as aggressive as a G82 or G80. Nothing looks like that aggressive. I'd want to get F90, but that shit just is too big body. They're still gonna stop. And I don't know yet. I think he ordered a. I think he got like a crazy one coming. Not sure yet. 3 to more CLA 250. Okay, who's getting a CLA 220 for instead of an M3 comp? Come on, those look aggressive. Yeah, it does. Okay, the older C63 sure. C63 and the new one C63S sure. Those look hard. NQ sniper. That's not bad. I drive 13 to 20 mil USD. What does that even mean? Dog, what is that? Bro's about to shoot missiles to my house. Damn, we had a huge drop in volatility though. We need price to come either all the way down here or all the way up here for a trade. We're like in the middle of everything. Let me start the TikTok live just real quick so we can get that rolling. Boy drives a kill streak. Nah, bro actually drives a kill streak, bro. Which one of you guys control the UAV? Someone's about to be like, oh, I'm the UAV. I'm the UAV driver. I have a hard time deciding whose streams to watch or there. Although you can watch, I mean, it doesn't really make that big of a difference. It's up to you. Just pick one and watch it. Whichever strategy like appeals to you, and stick to one. And then try it out consistently, and then go to the other one if that one you don't like that style. This is my daily. My phone is at 400 shy. 400 what? 400 from. Listen, Zabuza, that's a risk you gotta be willing to take. That's up to you. I would advise maybe not, but if you won't, yeah, you gotta just compare the cost to potentially like the potential you can also make as well. If you know you can make your way back up, then honestly it's worth a shot. You can split the drawdown across two trades. It's not a trade, it's about who's more eye candy and handsome to look. Okay, bro. Risk 200. Yeah, go for risk 200. So at least you got double. At least you got two chances. Did you see 2R? That would be solid. Yeah, we're like very far away. We're in the middle of all the price action. We want to see either move to the upside or the move to the downside. Right now we're kind of going up a little bit, but yeah, we had the uptrend, switch to downtrend. Now we're back to the middle. Some of us win every day. Because you just don't see their other trades. And sometimes a lot of people don't show like their losses. A lot. Like you'd be surprised. They're on the charts all day, so yeah, if they have probably 8 winners and 5 losses, they can like show that they got a handful of winners. And I see people straight green days. Yeah, it becomes an extended job at that point. Obviously, yeah, you're not getting paid by the hour, but like your whole point of trading isn't to sit on there all day long, like be on there for hours and hours. Like max, I would say is 4 hours, max 4 hours a day. I love your blue. Okay, okay, Adele. Come fill me. All right, buddy. How I asked some. How I asked. Okay, he asked us something. What do I said? Ask Hunter. That's the thing. When you're on the charts for hours and hours and hours, you're bound to get a trade. And you're bound to get a handful of winners and a few losers. So like a lot of people do that. They only show the winners. You'd be surprised. A lot of people, they don't show all the trades they take. Because they're on the whole day and not everyone watches them for the whole time. The GOAT himself, W Layla. So I put money in, is the same day turns are like, I trade futures Molly, and it's a little different. It's not the same way that what's it called? Crypto works. You're not trading necessarily like, oh, you put it in, put money in, and then whatever. I trade with funded accounts. It's a whole different game. Coming to fill you. Oh, W Lila, but not W Hunter. Wanted to the alley oop. W Hunter. W Hunter. All right, Donnie. What's wrong with you? Bro is not a baiter. Yeah, I can tell. No, it's going without me again. Hunter highly jealous. It's okay. One day I'll fly out Hunter. We'll do a day in the life vlog of Hunter and Aro. Haven't met IRL? No. Well, you guys are all across the world. Somehow. Where you live? I'm in California, LA. I'll be having your clouds when you're changing. Oh, so that's you. Okay, bet. I'm down. You can chill there, bro. You know, if you're gonna goon in Nash. Okay, bro. On Ninja Trader, when selecting how many calls I want to buy, I can do 1.5. No, you can only do one whole numbers. Futures, you can only do whole numbers, Lee Walk. You can't do decimals. If you want to do decimals, you got to hop onto micros and you got to do times 10 of whatever decimal value you want. So if you're on minis and you want to do 1.5 minis, you got to hop on the micros, which is MNQ, and you do 15. Exactly. You do times 10. Because micros is the same thing of everything on minis divided by 10. So in order to equal it out and make it the same, you got to multiply your contract sizing by 10. You got to do the opposite. Just double tap you 999 likes. Use some W. What does 999 mean? The angel number. Let's see. I forgot what that even means. Completion and new beginnings. Trust in the process of life. Embrace change. Practicing non-resistance. Open-hearted. You trading orb? No, I don't trade orb. I trade the alligator strategy. AroGator. I don't like the name AroGator now. How much you up this week? I think I'm red slightly this week. Just a little bit. So far. I had 21,665. Where is that? LA, I'm in OC by picking up relief markets. Hey, you're in California too. Finally, somebody in California as well. Today was kind of risky. No, I mean not that it was kind of risky, but I haven't got a trade today. All we saw was back and forth movement a lot. Like we had a move up. I was really open to taking a continuation play to the upside because my strategy is a trend falling continuation, or you could say trend falling pullback strategy. But then we ended up switching our trend to the downside. I was happy to take some continuation plays if price tapped in between this green and red SMA and then gave me an entry to the downside. That's what I was looking for. Okay, like right here, we get a black candle. That's my entry. But price ended up retracing instead. And now we're back to the middle of the trend where we pretty much opened. And we're working our way up slowly. So maybe we'll get a trade to the upside in a little bit once price moves past this swing high. Market's gone without me. My camera? Let me fix this. Was my camera still glitched? Use your own. No, AI Rick. I use funded accounts. Look, the account's dipping, man. Fire. Lost your fund is passing out. Yeah, it's chop. Yeah, it's not the best price action, so you guys want to be careful. You want to make sure you're trading in the price action that's optimal for your trading strategies. For me personally, it's optimal if we show clear trend. And right now, we're not making clear trend. If you guys are trading a trend falling strategy, it isn't the time to trade right now. All right, you want to wait for full confirmation, which is when price breaks past the day's swing high or swing low to show that we're ready to continue making the trend. Market's making men ball. Bro, literally, look at me. Literally, like, you can see through my hairs almost. Alright, Cam, I'm gonna restart. Okay, let me leave and join back. Hold up. We Gucci? We Gucci, fam? Yeah. Alright, let me share. And poor is crazy. W. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it is my network. I mean, I'm streaming to like 4 places at once. I don't know if that could be why. My little tiger. Rita is the least emotional trader, guys. But yeah, we just have low volatility right now. Personally, for me, there's nothing until we break past this swing high or this swing low. I used to waking up early in West Coast. I hate it so bad, especially when there's no trades for the day. I mean, AWGE, how long have you been trading for? Order filled. All right, Rita. Hope it prints for you, bro. I noticed the market heading higher on low daily volume. What do you think about that? I don't really worry too much about what the high time frame's doing as long as we're in a directional market. That's kind of what I worry about. If we have lower daily volume, we probably aren't making like too big of a move intraday. Maybe we're having a slow grind up or slow grind down. So we want to kind of, since I trade intraday, I'm wondering how the price action is doing, and it's been a little bit choppier than other weeks. So we just want to keep that in mind and make sure we're trading in optimal market conditions when it's trending and making clear direction with strength. That's it. If it's not, we're not taking any trades in it. Plain and simple. You want to understand the market conditions that works best for your strategy and best for you, and trade in that environment. I was in 5 $6. Everyone was going long and some going short. Okay, bet. Go do that, humble shooter. Take a trade yet? Nah, not yet, Damala. Not yet. We're close to getting some trades, but you say you've been trading for 4 months. I feel like West Coast got this advantage when you're waking up early because you're hoping you can at least catch something for the day. See, you can't think of it like that. You can't think of it like that, Aji. You can't think of it like you wasted your day getting on and there's no trade. You gotta there's going to be days you get up, there's no trade, even if you're profitable, and no matter what. It's not like every day you get up you're gonna make money. You gotta change your mindset from looking at this as a job and think of it more so as like how the skill works. Would you not look for an entry now? No, because we're still in this like fat retracement. We're still in this fat retracement, and we just broke past the 200 EMA again. So I want to see it continue some uptrend at least beforehand. Okay, let me get my tea real quick. I'll be back. WT sesh. That's so hot. Yeah, I feel that, bro. I blew 2 funds in one day because that's when I first started really frustrating. Yeah, Audrey, you have to understand that's just part of the game. Part of trading is that losses are gonna happen even when you're profitable, and trades with no trading days where you get no trade are gonna happen as well. Like, those are all part of the game. I've been doing it for 4.5 years. I'm telling you, this it's all part of the game. It's that's how trading is. You can't think of it as a job where, okay, I get in, I better make some money that I got up. I had to get my ass out of bed early in the morning. No, you don't have nothing's gonna happen. If you have that mindset, that's just gonna leave you to blow more and more fundeds. Okay, obviously, yeah, I agree. It'd be a lot more optimal if we were trading in Eastern time. What kind of tea is that? It's Earl Grey. Oh, sorry, it's English breakfast tea. Some nice English breakfast black tea. But yeah, market don't give a shit about you getting up early and giving you a trade. It's not gonna be like, oh, good job, you got up early. Let me give you a winter trade, a winter nice W trade. It's not gonna do that. The market's gonna be like, oh, you think you deserve a trade? Oh, you want to blow your fund is gone? Oh, so sad, so sad. Market's just gonna like toss up a middle finger and like put it right in front of your face. But instead of a middle finger, it'll just be you blowing your account back to back. So like, you gotta think of like, yeah, think of it like that, bro. Think of the market like your daddy. Like, you can't disobey it. You gotta obey it. You can't like talk bad about it and like act like a certain way. Why is the market Chinese? It's just flat, bro. It's literally so chopped. It's chopped. What's your prediction short long? I don't have I mean, I don't predict, MK. I don't have a short long prediction. I'm waiting for my setup right now. If we go either us strong to the upside or strong to the downside, I'll take a setup to that direction. Right now we're in the middle. Maj, why are you butthurt you're not in the clan? Like, actually, why are you butthurt? Is it just because I didn't bring you to the clan? Is that why you're butthurt? You want to disobey it so bad. Yorkshire tea? I've never heard of that. We all know roastings. All right, buddy. I need to get the habit of taking what the market gives me. Listen, I know it's also another thing is just experience. You guys need to understand, like, as you put more time on the charts and learn lessons, there's only so much that I can tell you. But obviously, the more you guys tune into the streams, the more you guys listen to hear me apply, like, say this advice, it'll slowly go into your head. But obviously, there's some things that you guys just have to experience on your own that's gonna flip that switch so you guys make the change and you guys understand it. And that's what happened to me. Like, I heard so much advice, so much information, but there's just a point in time where after enough experience and enough of losses, enough of the same mistake and enough of the same pattern repeating, I'm like, all right, let me just change shit up. Like, in order to change the result, I need to change. So you have to change something. So I decided to try something different. Some of the things that I'm doing, and then I start to see different results. I'm like, oh, okay, that's better. Let me do this now. So it's all just kind of like experience portion as well. I feel like I have good discipline. I need my trades. I need some trades to go my way. A lot of things, Damala. A lot of things. Changed a lot of things. True, none of the advice matters when you develop an ego. 100%. That's what I was kind of looking for. Like, you can't have an ego with the market. As soon as you have an ego, your money's taken away from you. Do you like coffee? I don't drink coffee like that. I don't like coffee. I prefer tea, like, in most situations. Only coffee I'll drink is, like, Starbucks. Not even coffee, though. Like, some, like, caramel macchiato or some bullshit. New fund trade, should I choose trade? I would recommend Top Step X Reaper, because Top Step X allows you to have like trading on the platform as well, and it's just more of a seamless, intuitive platform for newer users as well. Andrew Tate said, "Bro, Andrew Tate, no hair, has no hair. He's bald, and he's broke. He's broke." Bro, Andrew Tate does not want to go ban for ban. Mr. Bugatti does not want to go ban for ban. Does not want to go trade for trade. Gotta stop that W, Rita. W following rules. I'm addicted to morning coffee too. Good. I don't get how y'all are addicted to morning coffee, bro. I have some friends who are addicted to morning coffee. Like, they can't function if they don't take coffee in the morning. Like, they'll literally die. I don't get how you guys are like that. Are there any coins or cons you could say for TopStep X? I don't personally use TopStep X, but I know some traders who do. There aren't really any cons I'm aware of. Tradeovate just is more of a like, it's not as good of a platform from my experience. The platform's not as intuitive. It's a little more complex. And TopStep overall is a lot better. Imagine TradingView, which is this chart screen that I'm looking at right now, but you can like trade on it with your funded. That's all it is. It's very, very intuitive and helpful. Along with that, you also get a really helpful trade copier, and everything's like really good. So just 100% use TopStep X. Yeah, what's up, Rita? Unlucky, bro. Stick to your rules. Not even unlucky, bro. It's just part of the probabilities. But yeah. Dog, Rita, it's just back to break even. Just don't. It's not going to your TP yet. Don't think that. Thoughts on trading in PM session? I don't know. I hear a lot of traders say they do that now. I've never tried it though. I've tried it actually. I actually have tried it. I'll take it back. I tried it like 3 years ago. And closing the window so I don't get tempted. W. Are you up overall since the beginning of your trading career? Oh yeah, 100%, bro. After all the blown, 100%. I mean, bro, I did not lose that much money. I mean, I don't know what you guys consider that much money, but I lost like, I would say, all in all, 3 point like 5, 3 point like, or a little over 3 grand. You have video on your exact strategy? Yes, I do, Demal. I uploaded it pretty recently, like a week or two ago. When you start trading, 4.5 years ago. End of 2020. I remember it was literally my birthday. I was telling my parents to put money into an account like for my birthday instead of giving me a gift. I was 15, turning 16. What was my birthday? November. So I started November 2020. You're 21 or 22? I'm 20. I'm 20. I'm not even 21 yet. Oh, wait, how are y'all? How's everybody all of a sudden November? Unk is crazy. I just got out of my teen phase, bro. Okay, are you first half of November or second half of November? November over here too. W. Second half? Bro. Dog. Okay, I'm second half. What day? November 30. 19. Nah, I'm 30. No, you're not. No, you're not. Audrey, no, you're not. Why are you lying, bro? Show me an ID picture, bro. Show me an ID picture. Was it funded? What do you mean, was it funded? 7th December. I was always the youngest, like, in the grade, because I've always, like, the cutoff date for, like, my preschool was December 2nd. So I ended up being, like, one of the youngest in the grades at all times, like, every year. There's no way you're November 30th. That's funny. If you actually are, that's funny. But if you're capping, then I'm gonna give you a role called Capper Boy. How many languages you speak? I speak 2 languages. Like fluently. English and Armenian. My parents know Persian though, cause like, you're Persian? Yeah, my parents know like Persian really well, cause we're from like, I'm Armenian, but we came from Iran. My parents are from Iran. I'd like to learn Persian though. Basically brothers, dog. AOW. Hey, you're not that far from me either. You're about like an hour and a half away from me. Alright, I'm not Iranian. It's just people from Armenia migrated to different like countries around it. Some went to Iran, some went to Lebanon, some went to what's it called? Russia. So that's why you see Russian Armenian, Persian Armenian, and other like kind of dialects as well. AroTrades Gabi Lem. Okay, bro, what? What does that have to do with anything? D1 hater Maj. Nah, but yeah, there's a lot of different like dialects as well. But because like my parents are from Iran, they all also know Persian. Even though they're like Armenian, there's like Armenian communities, Armenian schools, and everything in Iran. Oh, because I can't get the class. Holy chop, bro. No movement. Just back and forth. Struggling to break open 15-minute low. Well, actually, going back to the caffeine shit, the only caffeine I take is this energy gum, this neuro gum. That's like the only form of caffeine I take. But I don't even take this anymore, bro. I literally took once. Barely helped. I don't take pre-workout. No, we're actually so choppy, bro. Alright, who wants to 1v1 on Clash? I'm bored. Me? By the way, guys, we did make a we made a clan for the traders. I'm gonna send an invite to you guys in this chat so you guys can join it. The traders chat. Nah, Mahjong timeout. Let me know if you're able to join on there. Doug, we are so choppy. No movement. No direction. Anything but trading. Well, I think some TGR. Where's the Clash? There's no Clash on Clash of Clans, unfortunately. Oh, you know, everyone hop on Minecraft, but we're about to play Hypixel right now. We're about to play Hypixel. Hypixel. RIP Mineplex, bro. Hey, did you guys ever play Hypixel on Minecraft? Are you guys gonna kick out again? I mean, you gotta make sure the minimum trophies. Bed Wars? Nah, Sky Wars was the best, bro. Mineplex? RIP Mineplex, bro. RIP Mineplex. Went down. You think if I copy trade? Josh, I mean, here's the thing with copy trading. You would be able to do that, theoretically, hypothetically, but, like, copy trading just never works. Never works. You could try it, but it never works. If you do so perfectly, then yeah, but... Survival games? Oh my god, Hunger Games OG, bro. Maj, you got in? Oh. Oh, I forgot it only allows you to... I forgot if I invite you can go in however. Oh, I forgot. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Maj is kicked out of the clan. I thought you guys can join only if you're in the required trophies. I didn't know invites like make it like anybody can join. All right, time. Okay, okay, bro. We're into all because the account is below in 100, so it's my last trade anyway. I guess. In Val, bro. Who plays Valorant still, bro? Valorant's so old. Heavy on this. Rita, you got stopped out. What do you mean you re-enter heavy? Hey, I hope it prints though. Congratulations because you're freshman not knowing. Exactly. It's like, bro, you're just blindly doing stuff. And let's say you go through like a few losses, you're like, you don't even have control of the situation. And like obviously your brain's gonna want to take control, so it's like it won't work. Do any of you watch the what? VCT? Dog, what's VC? What's a VCT? Valorant esports. All right, you must have too much time on your hands. Valorant esports. Are you kidding me? Dog, get a job. Job. You're going to Canada to watch Valorant esports. So let me get this straight. You're going to Canada, a whole new country, to go watch people watch lights on a screen. Nice. We're also road tripping to Niagara Falls. That's gonna be lit. But like VCT. Come on, Donnie. Someone sent the job application, bro. Someone send over a job application to Donnie. Mickey D's job application. You have a job? Okay, well, you need another one. You need another one. Dog sit and house. Okay. Nah. All right, buddy. Online sugar. Okay. If you gotta pull back the month account, I'll take it. Okay, IQ. Bro is not me, bro. Bro is Unk. Amir, you're literally 20, practically 22, bro. Hold on, update. Rita, give us an update of your position. We're kind of in profit, I believe, on that trade. You're profit the first year. No, Damal, it took me 3 flipping years to turn profitable. 3 flipping years. I probably shouldn't ask you to. I shouldn't have asked you to take this screenshot. This is a screenshot of Doom. But yeah, Damal, it took me 3 years to turn profitable. My first 3 years was me trying a bunch of shit, figuring out what works, figuring out what doesn't, finding stuff that works, and then losing it. And then, yeah. All just the trial and error game for the first 3 years. Until we start seeing success 3 years after. W Robert, bro, got the employment job application. Hey, Rita, relax. It's too soon. Relax. I've been in and out with trading for 2 years and still barely know anything. I mean, see, that's the thing. You're in and out with it, right? If you're in and out with anything, that's how it's gonna be. Like for me personally, I'll give another. Like I've been in the same situation as you, but playing the piano. Like I was locked in on it for years, but then the past like 2 years, I've been on and off with it because what's it called? Because I kind of play on my own now. Okay, and now I knew you were gonna say some. I knew when you guys were gonna say some bullshit like that. I've been in and out with it, like not as active on it, off and on, and my progress has not been. It's just been stagnating. I haven't made any progress. That's like how it's gonna be with anything. You're not gonna make any progress unless you're consistent, and disciplined, showing up every day when you need to. It's the only time you'll make progress. Put that alligator in and out. Thought I'd laugh into her for someone that going to VCT. Oh, that's funny. I'll be on it for another like 10, 15 minutes. If we do get our play within 10, 15 minutes, I'll take it. I'll take it. We're getting closer to the bullish opportunity. Let's 1v1 in Clash. No, I'm not 1v1 in Clash Clans. I don't even play Clash of Clans. On Real Drift? What's Real Drift? What takes 2-3 years for trading psychology or the strategies? I feel like I have everything down. I just need to get my full strat profitable so I can follow the rules every morning, see if I get an entry. So here's the thing. It depends on person to person. A1A resells. Like some people, it might be the psychology issue for them. I really doubt it's a psychology sometimes. A lot of cases, it's just a strategy and not having a set in stone strategy and just changing it too often and whatnot. And not having like simple rules and building a strategy profitable or profitably. So your psychology is probably that. If you think your psychology is down, then it most likely is down. It might be just the issue for you is having that strategy, and you need to work on testing your strategy, refining it, understanding the ins and outs with your strategy, and taking notes of your trades, journaling, like doing all those like small things and making sure you're on point with it, because that's like kind of your barrier to entry to being profitable. Like you're probably near like that, what's it called? Near that profitability stage, because all you have left now is just honing in on your strategy, like the what's it called, the profitability of it, and journaling and testing and maximizing like your approach. So make sure you're testing, make sure you're refining your strategy and your back testing, make sure you're journaling every single trade you take and analyzing your own performance and seeing how that compares to your back test, and just work on your strategy. Psychology is not, a lot of people complain that psychology might be a little difficult. I disagree. I think a lot of your psychological mistakes come from your lack of good quality strategy. That's what's causing you to have psychological issues, like being greedy, being impatient. That's all coming from you not trusting your strategy, or thinking you don't make enough money. And the reason you don't trust your strategy is you feel like it's not enough. The reason you feel like it's not enough because you might feel like it might be unprofitable. And you don't know if it's profitable or not. You're not sure. And the reason you're not sure is causing you to make mistakes and jump with emotion. So to minimize your emotions coming into play, you want to have full trust in your strategy. How do we fully trust our strategy? By having data behind your strategy and showing that it's profitable and having the experience behind it as well. Well, what if someone uses your strat profitable? They can do that as well. It's just you have to build experience with it and still unprofitable. And that's possible. That's 100% possible. Anyone can use a profitable strat and still be unprofitable, because it takes your own discretion to be able to identify the setups, see the setups properly, distinguish a good and bad setup. And sometimes people just, some people can do it with certain strategies. Some people just can't. So for some people, that's just going to happen. How much I have my account start? I trade with funded accounts, Mel. So it's not really about how much you have in your account. Just make sure you have a few hundred minimum to start. There he is. What's up, Sean? Let him cook in silence. Yeah, let him cook in silence. Let him cook in silence. But yeah, guys, I'm telling y'all, psychology issues. At least if you're like within, if you only, okay, holy shit, I cannot get my words out. If you've been trading for less than 6 months, then maybe you might have psychology issues that stem from pure psychology, like greediness, just not understanding how the markets work. And that takes learning and experience to kind of get past. But then after that, after kind of the 6 month mark, it's more so worrying about building your strategy and honing in on your strategy. That's where your issue is. That's what's causing you to make psychology mistakes. It's not because psychology is your issue. It might seem surface level, you're making psychological issues, but if you go and look deep down, it's rooted deep in your strategy. You not trusting your data and you not having data to follow and you being unsure if your strategy works or not because you don't have data that you can trust and data that shows you the proof that it's profitable in your backtesting. You think every profitable trader creates their own strategy? I don't know. Now that's the thing. I think most of them have created their own strategy, but I'm sure all of them have tested and have tracked data on their strategy. I'm sure probably every single one of them have tested and tracked it, unless they're just profitable by luck and just picked up a strategy like whatever from another profitable trader and copied it. Most of it all the same shit anyways. Yeah, some traders you might see overlapping, but I think a good chunk are trading their own strategy, independent of other people. Here's the thing with the ICT shit, so many traders trade ICT, you're bound to find one, two, or even a handful of people who trade a form of ICT with one of his million different confluences that end up being profitable somehow, just by chance. That's like saying, let me toss 100 coins. After 50 coin tosses, there's going to be a few that have a lot of heads and then tails. It's supposed to be 50-50, but there's going to be a few that have a lot of heads and a few tails. And imagine heads represent wins and tails represents losses. Just based off of probabilities. Or when we gonna get that matching type R? Earl, I ain't getting no type R, bro. You gotta hop on the BM wave, bro. BMW. Bro's D1 ICT hater. No, I'm not D1 ICT hater. I'm just a regular ICT, not a fan of ICT. Or is cult he's created. 740 Volvo. Even if you pick up someone's profitable strat, you still need to meet exactly. You still need to build experience on it. 100%. 100%. You still need to build experience. Because you have to kind of adjust your brain to be able to see the setups. Bro, Amir, might as well just get it like an E36 or like an E30 or E46 and slap a turbo on that. That'll be more fun. Look, I like BMW Honda does a different, more refined. More refined? I don't know. But, yeah, that's the thing. It is already turbo. No, I was reading someone's chat earlier in the Discord. They want to slap a turbo on a Volvo. For some reason on a Volvo. On a 740 Volvo. What is a 740 Volvo? Let me look at it. I think I looked at it before, but... yeah, this one. Ugh. Damn, very slow day today. We did get an entry, but this is before we make that kind of swing high break. So I'm personally waiting for us to break the swing high to confirm we're fully in an uptrend before we go long. What's wrong with Volvo? Nothing's wrong with Volvo. It's just someone in the Discord wants to slap a fat turbo on a Volvo. Hey, why is that so long? I swear that shit's probably only you only see that shit in Finland, bro. That's what she said. Okay, bro. Look, that is kind of clean, but bro, just get an E36, bro. E36 looks nicer. E36 Beamer. Bro, E36 can go to like 600-700 stock internals, bro. Opinions on PF3. I don't personally use PF3. I know a lot of people like using it. So, honestly, just make sure you test it. I don't think ICT is the creator of it. So, there's nothing really wrong with that. But make sure as long as you do, you have a set criteria for like how you identify your PF3. Because identifying PF3 can be very subjective. And like one person might look at it differently than another. So, it's very discretionary. So, it's easy to say, oh, PF3 works, but a lot of people need to know how you identify it and how the way to identify the way that it works. So make sure you just test it and find the way that it works. I don't personally trade PF3 though. Put holders, we've just pumpied. Volvo states make me moist. Okay. Isn't PF3 like AMD or something? Accumulation, manipulation, distribution. Nah, no, it's actually insane, bro. Everyone knows about ICT trading now. Like, bro, if you guys were here like 3 years ago, dog, no, like ICT was not even spoken about. It was kind of spoken about actually, but a lot of people I see got patched in the market. He didn't get patched. If you go look, people literally from like 4 or 5 years ago, I heard some people talking about how ICTs don't listen to ICT, and I just decided to not swing that way. Like, but very few people talked about it. Very few people. ICT seems clever or cleaver? Clever? Bro, it's because it's easy to sell, bro. It's so much information. It's like there's like a bajillion different confluences. Oh, one confluence doesn't work. Oh, try the new confluence, the new trending confluence. Oh, IFVGs don't work. Oh, try using regular FVGs. Regular FVGs don't work. Oh, use IFVG combined with FVG using multiple in line. Come try that out. Like, they just push like the new like style, that trend that works, and say, oh no, this is the secret ICT indicator, ICT strategy. Oh, you have to wait for SMT. Oh, you didn't wait for SMT. Oh, you gotta wait for discount premium bullshit. Now again, like even though I'm kind of shutting down ICT, I'm not shutting down like some people are profitable ICT. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I know some people make ICT work, but I just think it's way too overcomplicated for no reason. And like at least if you can make it simple and make it work, like maybe build a strategy off fair value gaps or inverse fair value gaps, sure. Or I don't know, whatever you do. But other thing is, ICT concepts are just rebranded, like overcomplicated, simplified concepts that were made in the past. That's all it is. All the concepts ICT made, or at least most of them, have existed in the past. They've just been different names, and ICT just reclaimed it as his own and named it something else. So much easier to create a model that looks like it works. 100%, 100%. 100%. Like, you really believe all these TikTok traders are actually making money trading ICT? Like, ICT himself can't make money with the concepts that he has hundreds of hours of videos on. You really think some people can just pick up watching his videos and learn it and be more profitable than the creator of his strategy? Like, come on. They learned it from the person who can't even explain. It was trying to explain how it works and can't even make it work. Are you gonna trade? No, Donnie, I'm not gonna trade. No, this is just some I marked out from a setup that we got, but it's prior to the like context that we want to wait for. We want to wait for it to pass the swing high. I just marked it out to see like the setups that happened before that. Trading pool. Now here's the thing. I don't know much about like how they trade. I know trading pool trades maybe a little bit of like SMC. I don't know Stoic traders. I don't know just Justin Werlin. I know he trades like ICT style, but yeah, I'm not too like involved with like their specific approach. I know Justin Werland has been in the game for years, though. He's been in the game for years. I've seen he's been on the YouTube videos and whatnot since like 2023. Powell and Cole, yeah, you gotta look at those. Now think about it like this: all those people are the people who trade ICT. Now imagine, or the kind of profitable people who trade ICT. Now count how many people are trading ICT as a whole. Right? 5 out of 5 or like 4 people out of like 1 million. They're bound to be profitable. Oh, look, maybe they know something. Maybe they do something differently. You got to just study them. You got to just study how they trade. You got to study what they've done to get to their point. I'm going to start ICT, learning ICT. Okay, Amir, do so. Prove me wrong. If you can make it work, go do it. I want you to prove me wrong. And I'm not saying you can't. I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm not saying it's not possible. I'm just saying it's going to be a lot more difficult. Because the creator himself of the specific concept can't even make it work. So it's just like, imagine some random trader on the internet made up some random concept and is telling you it. I think I fully trust ICT, which cannot be originally from. Yeah, a lot of things you guys will find ICT has not created like on his own. It's just like rebranded from other stuff. What strategy do you trade, bro? I trade a pure simple, like plain and simple continuation trading strategy based off of the Williams alligator indicator. I wait for a pullback between the green and red SMA, wait for a candle closing out in the direction of the trend with my bias. And then I have a simple stop loss at the pullback, low of the pullback, and TP at the swing high. All right, that's a fat trade right there, Hunter. That's a big ass trade. Hunter's with me. Wait, so Amir, are you trading more so like what's it called? ICT kind of strategy right now? Is that like your strategy you're working on? Is that SMC price action? No, it's literally simple. It's not SMC, it's not ICT, it's simple trend following, pure price action, no any like complicated terminologies except pullbacks, momentum, trend following, and strength. Like or not strength. I think I already said momentum. But yeah. How do you find your daily buys? Plain and simple, I look to see what is the price action trend. Are we uptrending or downtrending? What is the direction of the 200 EMA? Is it going sloping up or is it sloping down? And is price holding in above or below the 200 EMA? If we want to look for a bullish, we want to see it above the 200 EMA. If we want to look for a bearish, we want to see it below it. Yeah, as FEGs, I need a good trend and watch left wire to take kilos from there. Fire. I'm getting FOMO. Donnie always gets FOMO, bro. First thing Donnie asks when she joins is, did we take a trade yet? D1 FOMO. Yeah, there's many different ways you guys can find your bias too. I've heard some people use the 15-minute opening range as their bias as well. Like they see the orb, 15-minute orb, and then they see like whichever side it breaks out is their bias for the day. What's your trading window? I go 2 hours and a half. I used to do that AGM as well. But yeah, it's up to 2 hour. It's up to 2.5 hours after market open because my strategy works up until that point. I've tested up until that point, so I can go. I can what's it called? I trade up to that point usually. Sometimes I go the first hour only or hour and a half. So yeah. Yeah, you guys just need to hone in on one thing long enough. If you use one strategy long enough and perfect it, I promise you guys will make it. Just work on one thing long enough. Have a foundation that you get off of some other person or some other concept, and then build off of it yourself based on what you think will improve it. And also apply the process that, like I always preach to you guys. Backtest, use the consistent rules, and work on it and see how it goes. Nah, Amir is him, bro. Payout in 4 months is so W. Yo, W Blake in the chat, bro. But where do you live listening to UK drill? Bro, I'm in California, bro. I'm in LA. I just Nems is a W, bro. Nems is just a W. Let's put some more UK. That music is from my ends. Hey man, it's W music. Where you live in? No, I don't live in Miami. I live in LA. Not taking that trade though, no volatile at all. Oh, you got a girl, bro? I actually do have a girl. Her name is AroTrades. She's one pretty girl. Very good girl. Cheat on Dara, move to Miami. Okay, pause. Hey yo, pause. Get that out of my chat. I don't know. I've never been to Miami. I might go either this summer or next summer just to see what it's about. I've never even been to Miami. I know all the internet money, like people, online money, can go there. Bro, I feel like it's all just like a fake area there, bro. It's all just people like D1 course sellers like trying to go there and one up each other with more whoever has more designer or jeweler flashing jewelry. LA, there's not that much though. Like LA isn't the spot for like gurus to come. Also, when people say LA, they think of Hollywood, they think of downtown LA. Those are by far like the worst places to go. By far. I'd never go to Hollywood. I'd never go to downtown LA. The worst places. You got Beverly Hills, you got Glendale, you got so much more. Spain, I want to go Spain either this summer or next summer. 100%. I want to go there for like a week, 2 week trip. Hit up Ibiza. Hit up Marbella. Germany, I've never been to Germany. LA Vine 2016 I was basically Miami age 30. I like downtown. Bro, it's just so crowded. So busy. And there's like nothing. I go to Beverly Hills often, Rodeo Drive. Um, Hollywood Hills is like a nice place to like live, kinda. But I don't like Hollywood. So like messy. You take a trade? Nah, no trade for me, Tyler. I mean, yeah, I'll fake. That's what I think, bro. It's all just like fake people trying to one up each other. It's all a game of who can flex more designer, who can look more, who can impress the other more. Also, Audrey, I've been to Orange County a few times. Orange County is really nice. I've been to like Huntington Beach, Newport Beach. That's fire. LA, you also got like Malibu. You got a bunch really nice places in Malibu as well. You got Manhattan Beach, like a lot of nice places. Like if anyone's ever coming to LA, let me know. I'll tell you guys some nice places to live. Yeah, I've been to Irvine too. Irvine's really clean. I like how clean Irvine is. When I was going to uni, I was gonna plan on going to UC Irvine, but like that was like a little far for me. That first time you pop my first page and you name my country. What did I say? Spain? Nah, bro, you're cooked. The government got you a phone. Orange County. Oh, I just said name my country. I was like, what? I was like, what? Oh my, you're so choppy. Yeah, I'm in LA and I'm close to Orange County. Irvine's where you live when you made it in life. Too expensive here. Is Irvine good? Glendale be too packed now? It is packed. Are you're from Glendale too, Zim? Don't go to Benidorm? What's Benidorm? Nah, I'm in Burbank. Fire. Audrey, have you been to like upper northern Los Angeles, like Glendale, Burbank area? 10 to 20 minutes from you. I used to live in LA, Spain. So would you say Irvine's better than those places? All right, I got 300 on my eval. Uh-oh. Jacob, it's just an eval. You gotta go all in, bruh. Not financial advice. Better Spain, Little England. Yeah, I've never been. Right, something I cannot. Jacob, if it's a repeating pattern, bro, hop on demo, figure out your issue, backtest, refine, bro. Yeah, that's the thing. LA is very crowded and chaotic, but I feel like the Glendale, Burbank area is not as chaotic. But Irvine is very calm. I went to go check out a car one time in Irvine a few years ago, but yeah. Yeah, I like how Irvine looked when I went. It was very clean, very calm, not messy. I like having kind of suburbs in one area, like the housing in one area, and I like the nice kind of living area, and I like the city in a different area. I don't like living in the middle of the city, and like being having everything in the city. I want kind of everything like separated and the city separated. That's why you have like a balance. Because I just don't like living in the middle of the city. Sometimes like especially like middle of day, it's so busy. Like cars everywhere. It's not calm. I like having like a kind of housing area all separate, private kind of neighborhood separate, and then you can go to the city like 5-10 minutes away from your house. That's like kind of what I would do. Like there's like a fat mountain next to my house. Like I'm towards the bottom of the mountain. I want to live like near the houses on the top of the private streets on top of the mountain, have a crazy view, and be able to drive down like 5-10 minutes, and then the city's there. Not being in the middle of the city. You're not that far. It's like you're separated from the city, but if you want to go to the city, it's not that far. It's like saying you live in like the Beverly Hills like mountains. Like you're on the mountain, you're on the private like streets, mountains, but like you go down, you're next to like Rodeo Drive, like all that stuff. Yeah, 45 minutes is far. 10 minutes is not that far. Hold on, give me 2 seconds, guys. I'll be back. See, that's the thing. I like walking everywhere too, but I'd rather walk like in my private neighborhood around, like enjoy the nice houses, enjoy like the nice scenery. I don't want to walk around like a busy city unless I want to. If I want to, by all means, I'll go do it. I'll go park my car in like a nice, like near a coffee shop, whatever, in the middle of the city, and then go walk around. I like having that option where like I'm secluded from like the city life, like having a little privacy. No, Uber everywhere. You don't even drive. You're scared to drive. Yeah, just give it a few years, you'll understand. A few years, Donnie, you'll understand. Yeah, it's so low volatility, guys. Like no movement. Y'all, you don't understand. Okay, Rita's getting a little too like feisty here. Go to get the more combat, 100%, bro. The more like peacefulness you want. Least emotional trader, not actually. Rita's the least emotional trader. Yeah, that's why OC. I feel like OC is a mix of city life and like private like a suburb as well. Like it has both. It's like balanced and it's not crazy on either side. That's why I think OC. If I were to live anywhere else, I'd live in Orange County, like outside my hometown. I'd San Francisco. San Francisco's kind of like thing. Yeah, it's also very ghetto as well. San Francisco kind of like downtown LA a little bit. At least the place where I went. Best place is like LA, like northern LA and Orange County. Orange County's fire. Also, I like how the car scene is also big in Orange County too. That's also why I'd want to move there too. Cars and Coffee. Yeah, like if I went to the Cars and Coffee a few times. The one in San Clemente or something. San Clemente Cars and like I don't know. I forgot what it was. Cars and Coffee or something. I know that's a really popular one. They have that one I go to. I used to go to like pretty. I went a few times, but bro, it's like an hour and a half drive from me, bro. Hour and a half, 2 hour drive. Go to Highway Runners Meet in LA. What's that? Never heard of that. Highway Runners Meet. Bet it's probably some takeover like internet intersection, bro. That's what DDE be going sometimes. All right, why are you playing Fortnite while markets are going, bro? W setup though. Do you have like an ultra wide monitor? I was debating on getting those ultra wide monitors, but I was like, how am I gonna like? I'd want to have a way to separate my screens on it and like adjust everything. Not take over your supercar means okay. Well, let me see. Highway. You said Highway Runner. Highway Runner. Oh, I already see Highway Runners. I have four. Jeez, why do you have four screens? Oh, this is a big meet. California 2K25. When I get my GD, I'll pull up in it too. Yeah, DDE, yeah. Okay, then I'm gonna save it then. All right, boys and girls, we're gonna wrap this up here. Been on the stream for a while. We are so low volatility. I'm not gonna take trades in this environment. We're slowly approaching the end of the trading window, so I doubt we'll get any more opportunities. If we do, we can probably take one up until 12 p.m. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Just pumpy right when I want to get off. Pumpy right when I get off. But TikTok, I'll catch you guys in the Discord. If you guys are not already in there, join up in the Discord stream. We're live in there every single morning, 9:20 a.m. Eastern Time, for free with the community. So you can tune into there, watch us trade live with the Discord as well. All right, tune into that. I'll see you guys on there. If you're still trading, guys, stay blessed. Follow risk management. Do what you need to do. Follow your rules. Don't bullshit yourself. Right? Do what you know you need to do. All right, y'all. Stay strong. Peace out, everybody. All right, Discord. We're going to wrap it up here. If you guys are still trading, do what you know you need to fucking do. Help with what? What'd you do? Anyways, let me see. I'm going to lose my V card Friday on my math exam. Dog, what? You're losing your V card Friday on your math exam. What does that even mean? How's that possible? Oh, you're going to get railed, huh? Dog, just gotta study, bruv. Same shit as trading, but you gotta lock the F in. Aro, handle that? Okay, buddy. I'm just because I'm 15. Do it, bro. No permission to rail you. They don't got that permission. Yeah, I thought that's what you're going towards. I was like, dog, what? Freak yeah, Discord. If that'll be possible, okay, bro. Anyways, let me see. Anyways, yeah. If you guys are still trading, follow your strategy, follow your rules, do what you gotta need to do. Put in that work towards backtesting. I promise you guys, if you guys just apply everything I'm telling you to do and actually dead ass do the stuff that you need to do, few hours a day minimum towards this, you guys will make it. Okay, a lot faster than a lot of other people. Okay, use the people who have succeeded in this Discord as inspiration to motivate you and push you to see that it's possible, right? To get it down even fast as well. Like nowadays, I'm surprised how fast people are able to get payouts. Like it took me 3 years to see not 3 years. It took me a year and a half to see my first dollar, and then 30 years to see consistent dollars. So lock in. I mean, the first time was based off of luck. I really didn't know what I was doing. I got lucky on a win streak, but yeah, lock in. Do what you guys need to do. Apply the information. Y'all got this shit. Put in that work. You'll see the results over time. All right, takes time. Don't rush it. Keep going at it. Y'all got the shit. Let's go, baby. I'll see y'all tomorrow at 9:20 a.m. Let's go. All right, YouTube, wrapping it up here. Peace out, everybody.